What's going on, guys? As most of you already know, my name is Chad and welcome to the MOAB for Dummies Resistance Edition. If you guys are new to this series, this is meant to help you guys get the easiest MOABs possible in free-for-all. We'll discuss the class setups, the area of the map to work, the weapons, all that kind of good stuff. And I know I said I was going to do Lockdown today, but this one is already on my hard drive, so I'd like to get it out of the way. So with that said, let's get on with the gameplay. Resistance is a little bigger map, so there's probably 3 or 4 areas that you can, get away with working and getting a MOAB. I'm obviously going to show you what I think is the best area in my opinion, but do me a favor, guys, stay the fuck out of that middle building, please. You know exactly which one I'm talking about too. It's the one with the little ramp that goes up and there's always some idiot hiding behind the couch in there. Just stay out of it. There's not enough traffic in that building to get a MOAB 99% of the time. And if you're in there for longer than 5 seconds, you will die in a fire in real life. So just don't do it, please. So anyways, you're going to put the motion sensor, as you saw, right by that tree. And if you have a Betty or a Claymore, you can throw it at the bottom of that stairwell or something like that. That's up to you. You can put it on the other side too if you want. But there's a spawn just left of where I'm looking now, beside that red and white umbrella. There is a spawn back here. If you look to the right, back behind this balcony that I'm on, where you can kind of run underneath a bridge. And then there's a couple spawns further away where I'm looking now, through that little tunnel that you can run through. So needless to say, there's plenty of traffic. There's no spawns really close to this balcony that I'm running across, so you're fairly safe there. The one thing you do have to worry about is revenge killers. This is a very easy spot to get naded out of, so you need to get your specialist bonus fairly quickly, so you have you saw right there, I was actually couldn't find anyone, so I call that ringing the dinner bell. If you have a secondary that doesn't have a silencer, fire it off, and usually you'll have guys in free-for-all that'll start coming, running at you. So I'll do that from time to time. There's a little tip there, but anyways, like I said, this is an easy spot to get naded off of, so you want to get your specialist bonus quickly, and if you start getting a little overwhelmed, or if the same guy keeps coming back over and over to try to get you out of this, you can always jump off of these steps that I'm on right here and kind of run around the back and then underneath. I do that a couple times towards the end and it confuses the hell out of them, and you can actually sound horn them, so you can hear where they're at and you can kind of play off of which direction they're going. So anyways, you guys know how to work this now, so let's talk about the setups a little bit. As far as the perks go, it's the same as my updated version, air quotes. I'm using Scavenger Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Dead Silence Pro. Again, I'm not using Blind Eye Pro and Assassin Pro to start off because it's a free-for-all and there's not really going to be any UAVs up immediately. And even in free-for-all, those aren't that big of a deal because you know where all the spawns are, you know where everyone's coming from, so being on the radar is not necessarily a bad thing all the time. And there was my point. There was a nade right there. Luckily, I had Blast Shield or I was dead because that thing blew up right in my face. So anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, you don't need Assassin right away. Blind Eye you don't need right away. You can get that in your Specialist bonus. Once in a while, you might get screwed over by a Predator missile, but generally you're not going to have to worry about it. So I don't run Blind Eye at all until I get the Specialist bonus, obviously. As far as the Specialist pack goes, Assassin Pro I run first, and then generally Stalker Pro, and then Hardline Pro. Sometimes I'll switch off, Hardline Pro first, but that doesn't make a lot of sense either because essentially you're just using Hardline Pro to get the Specialist bonus at 7 instead of 8, so I would recommend putting that third. So that's the perks. As far as the guns go, I'm trying to use a different gun in every one of these videos. I've already talked about this, and so far I've accomplished that. Every video's had a different gun. This one I'm using the M4 with the silencer and red dot. It's actually a really good gun. It's kind of overshadowed by the ACR, but it's a great gun. It kills really. It's one of the fastest killing assault rifles up close, and the damage does drop off rather quickly, and it's a 5-bullet kill at long range. But it has a great rate of fire. It doesn't have a lot of recoil, so it's a great all-purpose weapon. That would be one of the recommendations I would use on this map. Obviously, something like an ACR with a silencer and extended mags would be ideal, but if you're looking for something a little different, this gun or maybe even the FAD with a red dot and silencer would work well as too. So that's my recommendations for weapons go. And as you can see here, I'm starting to work this back area a little bit now because I'm getting close to the MOAB, and people were kind of catching on. There's actually a guy in this game, you know, talking about me being flawless right now, and people should come back and look for me. And I actually think he did me a favor because I got enough traffic to get the MOAB before hell anyone was even close to winning the game. So that was actually a good thing. There's the MOAB. And just to correct myself from earlier, I actually just listened to the commentary, and I think I said sleight of hand, and I meant quick draw. I still get them confused because sleight of hand was always the, you know, faster ADS perk in the past game. So anyways, I meant quick draw is the red perk. Obviously sleight of hand is the blue perk. I use Scavenger Pro. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. It was 30-0, flawless. I used a different weapon again, as usual. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If the strategy worked for you, as always, let me know. I love to hear all the success stories. The next map I'm going to do is Lockdown. I did that one with the AK-47, so that'll be interesting. Look forward to that. So anyways, guys, let's get on to the recap page. Alright guys, so the video on the left is one that you definitely haven't seen. I'm going to start posting a lot more videos on the TGN network. We actually just started a new channel. It's called TGN XP. It's the company that I'm partnered with, if you guys didn't already know. But I am part of this new channel, and I want to try to post as much content as I can there to help them grow. So I will probably link you guys most of the time to those videos. I may even do a little 30-second intro on this channel for those videos so that you guys can catch them if you want to see them. But anyways, the video on the left is the intro I did for that channel, just kind of talking about myself a little bit. It's actually a MOAB for Dummies outtake video. It's a free-for-all MOAB, but I didn't use it. So if you guys want to check out, you know, videos that didn't quite make the cut, that would be one of them. So go check that out. The video on the right is my newest video. It's Raid My Vault Bro number 4. It's a great TDM. It's 44-1. It's actually another game on Resistance. If you guys haven't seen that yet, check it out. If you haven't subscribed, click on that subscriber button. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I will leave the links in the description. And as always, guys, I appreciate all the support. I will catch you all later. Peace.